Meanwhile, at a special Security Council meeting on Wednesday, the US ambassador also issued a warning to Pyongyang. Gabriel Elizondo has more from UN headquarters in New York.
After the successful launch by North Korea of possibly its most destructive missile yet, more promises to try to curtail an ever-increasing nuclear threat. Agreement by diplomats on the UN Security Council that the latest launch is a troubling provocation that needs to be curtailed, but disagreement on how. Nikki Haley, the U.S. envoy, said the U.S. will look to cease trading with any country seen doing business with North Korea, but also promised even graver repercussions.
The United States is prepared to use the full range of our capabilities to defend ourselves and our allies. One of our capabilities lies with our considerable military forces. We will use them if we must, but we prefer not to have to go in that direction.
But China, North Korea's strongest ally, said no steps by any side should be taken which would exacerbate tensions.
China has always been firmly opposed to chaos and conflict on the peninsula. Military means must not be an option in this regard.
Earlier at the UN on Wednesday, non-proliferation experts from a group proposing a treaty to ban nuclear weapons also cautioned that diplomacy is the only route.
The United States is not going to get hurt if it starts throwing its military weight around against North Korea. The people who are going to suffer are the people who have a close geographical relationship to North Korea. And people have got to start thinking clearly that there is no military solution to this.
But it's clear that after this latest missile launch, that continued pressure doesn't seem to have deterred North Korea. The United States has said it will bring a new draft sanctions resolution against North Korea in the coming days, but also said that if the Council cannot reach any consensus, the U.S. is prepared to move ahead on its own in a separate direction. What exactly that could entail, nobody knows, but it almost certainly would mean an end to any diplomatic solution to this crisis. Gabriel Elizondo, Al Jazeera at the United Nations.